Hi, my name is Avery and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about productivity and time management. I get a lot of questions about how I am able to be in law school while also being Miss Dallas, managing an international nonprofit, and managing a very large TikTok following. So today I thought I'd talk about all of the apps and the specifics that I do to maintain a busy schedule and productivity. The very first app that I use every day is called Zinnia. It's essentially a virtual planner slash journal slash scrapbook slash whatever it is that you want to make it into. It's free on the App Store, but there is a premium membership that you can upgrade to if you want additional features. However, I'm content and happy with all of the free features that come in the app, like the free planner templates and the free journal templates that are available. However, I don't use Zinnia for this. I actually use it for writing out to-do lists and goal lists. I often start off with a blank piece of paper and I write out all of the goals that I want to accomplish for the new academic school year. I stick with only 3 because if I write out too many, I get overwhelmed, and I like the act and process of writing out my goals because I think there's research out there that says if you write them down, handwrite them, you are likely to accomplish them. Now, do I satisfy all of my goals in the school year? No, not always, and that's okay. But writing them down makes me feel less stressed about accomplishing them because I took the first step of writing them out. The first goal that I want to accomplish for the academic school year is make top 10% in my law school class. Law school is extremely competitive, surprise, because of what is called the law school curve. All of our grades are curved to an average of a B, and sometimes it changes, but it's usually a B, and so I didn't make top 10% last semester, so I'm coming back with a vengeance, and hopefully I am more productive and efficient with my time so that I can study better and hopefully make top 10%. My second goal is to upload YouTube videos consistently now that I've started a YouTube channel and to stay on top of my TikTok content creation. And my last goal is to just move my body every day for at least 30 minutes. I am generally an active person. I did sports through high school, middle school, but I kind of let that go down the drain when I started college, so I'm trying to get back on that routine. So here is what the completed to-do list looks in the Zinnia app. Once I finish writing out my major goals for the academic school year, I don't have to write them out again. Every morning after I wake up, I sit down and I write out a to-do/task list. I start off with things that are very easy to accomplish because I love that instant gratification of crossing something off my to-do list in the early morning. I start off with things like make my bed or drink a glass of water, or you can go even more risky and write down brush my teeth because that's something that we all do. And it seems kind of silly having to write down those really easy tasks, but it's for the visualization of seeing that you've already accomplished so much in the day and that you're being productive. I do all of this again in the Zinnia app, and here I am finishing up the task list for today, such as checking my emails, making sure that all of my Miss Dallas appearances are scheduled, and that I am on top of content creation. And here's the finished to-do list in the app. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. If I am asked what is the greatest invention since sliced bread, it is Google Calendars, my friends. I hate the look of the Apple Calendar that comes on the iPhone. For me, the Google Calendar system is visually pleasing, it's simple, and it's clean. But for me, it is the color coding calendars that have saved my life. I have a different colored calendar for every single thing in my life I have a calendar when it comes to content creation and publishing. I have a calendar for my Miss Dallas appearances. I have a calendar for homework. I have a calendar for lectures. I have a calendar for my social life and birthdays and meetups with my friends. I cannot get over Google Calendars. It is so beautiful. It syncs to your phone easily. You can set up alarms, and I think it blows the iPhone/Apple calendar out of the water. I used to keep a handwritten planner, but ever since I went virtual and switched to an iPad, I have never gone back. The last 2 apps that I'm going to talk about are specifically geared towards productivity and time management for studying. The first app that I'm going to talk about is called Flipped. It is a productivity tracker where you can study live with people virtually, and it also tracks the exact minutes and hours that you invest in studying. I think I had over 500,000 minutes of studying this past semester alone. And you can also create classrooms and study groups with students across the world so that when you study, you can visually see the number of people studying with you, and it feels like you're not the only one in your tiny little office, in your tiny little room, studying by yourself. It's a great motivator to know that there are other people tragically studying for an exam beside you. There is also built-in music into the app so that you don't have to use multiple apps while studying. And it also uses a technique called the Pomodoro technique, where it will time about 30 to 40 minutes of studying, and it will alert you when it's time to take a break. Lastly, you can share your link with others so that you can meet up virtually to study together. I have a group called Avery Studies, and it has several people who study with me whenever I log in, and that's my link there, and I will link it down in the comment description as well. Come join me on Flipped. The last app that I'm going to talk about for productivity and time management when it comes to studying is the OG Focus Keeper, my friends. If you don't have this and you're in college, get on board, because let me tell you, this study technique might not work for everyone, but it works for me and for most people that I've spoken to about it. The Pomodoro technique it was like a huge phase back in the 90s, I believe. And what you do is you hyper-focus for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then the Focus Keeper app will alert you when it's time to take a 5-minute break. What I do is I sit down and I do about 6 hyper-focus sessions. So that comes out to 3 hours in total and about 45 minutes of break in between those sessions. The Focus Keeper has a premium membership that you can upgrade to, but I think that the free features in the app are satisfactory and makes me happy, so I don't have a premium membership. That's it for my very first YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a little bit about how to be productive and how to time manage with a busy schedule. I am going to be posting new videos every Wednesday and Sundays, so be sure to subscribe and comment below for any requests that you have.